All right, it's been a while. I've still been playing SAP. I usually just play some lobbies. I'm also participating in the team tour season, so you can see the results of that if you want to in SAP Dojo. Our team is playing random static packs, so we just spin the wheel and play whatever pack we get, which is kind of unfortunate because Unicorn pack is pretty bad, and also I mostly just play Turtle pack. That's definitely my main 1v1 like competitive pack, and I don't really know what I'm doing with the other packs, but it's still been going fairly well. I think my record for the season is 3-2, and I've been playing against a lot of good players. So I'm like pretty satisfied or pretty content with that for the moment. We'll see. I could just lose the rest of the games. It is definitely up to a lot of RNG, but yeah, the team tour thing. I didn't want to take it super seriously this time around. Who knows? Maybe the next time. Scooty's in it. Sag is in it. There's a lot of cool people in the team tour. It's only gotten bigger and better, and it's still a really cool event. So if you want to get into competitive SAP, I would highly recommend joining that. You can get coaching and learn from other people. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. Also, strange team there. But as for this actual run, just wanted to upload something that was pretty fun. And it turns out Rhino plus Fig is very fun. You can add that in with a Parrot. I just did this in a lobby, and so I was like, you know what, I'll just go ahead and do it in Arena. Why not upload it? And yeah, Parrot, Rhino with double Fig can kill a lot of things, so at least get that activated ability. It's going to fall off eventually, but in the mid game, kind of just destroys teams. And then you can like Tiger, Parrot, and it's, yeah, pretty cool. Add his Skunk in there just in case they have like a one big unit, and you can beat a decent amount of teams. But I won't get too ahead of myself. I was really just trying to set things up. The issue is in customs. What I've found is that the teams get pretty absurd pretty quickly, and it's really hard to win unless if you go for like a really broken strat. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but it's been a little more difficult recently, and I accidentally roll a pug there. I don't know why I didn't see that, but in order to just make sure I have as much gold as possible, pilling the level 2 beluga, you get 6 gold from the dolphins that spawn, so I guess that was kind of the plan. Also just buy like avocados and stuff, and maybe end up sacrificing a life, but that's okay. Why, if you have 5 hearts, you only need one, really. I mean, I'm not sure if there's any comparison to like actual real life animals. I think like some animals have 2 hearts or something, but trying to get the early Rhino here, or I mean, waiting for next turn and then I'll get the early Rhino. I guess I had to solve dolphin there, but yeah, nice to have a chocolate frozen and another dolphin. Maybe I could level it up. Just want to make sure I have as many possible level ups as possible so I can get the early Rhino, have as many chances as possible. So what else have I been doing? Well, I can briefly talk about some other games I've been playing. There's a free tower defense game called Infinito 2. I don't know if I've talked about this before, but it's great for a free tower defense game. Would definitely highly recommend. There's a leaderboard in that game, and so I just had to climb it and see how high I could get, and I'm top 100 on the like ranked season leaderboard, which is pretty cool. So yeah, you can see my name on there, I guess. But played that game a whole bunch. Also, been playing some random idle games, which I don't know why I end up playing them. They're just like a dopamine fest where you just see a number go up and it feels nice sometimes, even though it's like a complete waste of time. And I can recommend Mr. Mine. It's a great idle game. It's also free. And then I've also been playing Backpack Battles, been keeping up with that game. That game is not free, but it is still a great game. And yeah, there's a big patch that's coming up pretty soon, so that'll maybe I'll even upload some videos of that. I know it's been a while since I have, but I really do like that game, and I'm still playing it. And even though I kind of get stuck around like high diamond, low master, that kind of area, it's really hard to get to grandmaster for me. I don't know if I'm just bad, but sometimes I look at people's streams and there's some people who are like grandmaster, like grandma, which is above grandmaster, which just seems like impossible for me to achieve. I don't know how they do it, but yeah, it seems like there's a pretty high skill ceiling in that game, which is pretty cool. Anyway, we get to see the Rhino Fig. Oh, it just popped off so nicely. Granted, I don't know what that team was. Like, that was a random 3 squad, but just absolutely beautiful. Using the toilet paper as well to get that weakness in front, because, of course, when you trigger the Figs, it's going to hit the thing in front, and when you apply weakness, that's going to get rid of any, like, garlics or lemons, and means you're going to deal a lot of extra damage. Because level 2 Rhino, 8 damage or 16 against tier 1s, and that's 11 with the weakness. Just ends up being really good. Go ahead and pug the skunk, and the poodle actually hit the pug, so it works this turn. and that's also pretty nice. And look at that. Even if it doesn't kill him immediately, finishes him off. Pretty satisfying stuff. There's also going to be like some random bonus footage at the end, I think, because I did quite a few runs, and I'm not sure any of them actually got to 10 wins. Maybe one of them did, but it was also like really unsatisfying because it was super early. So I don't know. It's just kind of the trade-off of like you have to win super early, otherwise you're just not going to win at all. But I thought it was more fun to show a run where maybe it doesn't actually end up winning, but you have some fun rounds in there. And because this is just the absolutely perfect team: Tiger, Parrot, Rhino. The unfortunately the well, I don't even no. I guess it doesn't really matter what goes first because the Parrot goes first and then the Rhino, but they still end up both activating, so that's okay. And with this damage output, the Tiger plus the Parrot plus the Rhino is wait, how much damage? Let me calculate it real quick because I'm very slow. It's 4 times 2 is 8, and then times 2 again is 16, plus 4 is 20. That's how math works right there. I mean, that's fascinating stuff. Um, Maybe I could try to sell Pug. I would like to put in another puppy to get that weakness in front, but I guess I just didn't want to end up selling it. And I didn't know if I should just buy food here. I could buy more figs, although it won't trigger any more abilities. I don't think it does anything on the Tiger, so I was just looking for level ups instead. And I just decided to forego all scaling and just live with the results. And it's pretty close. Just lost to the Nessie in the back there. Also, I did try to grind for a lot of the ribbons in this game. I got all the regular ribbons. I don't mind playing arena and just getting those. The level 3 ones aren't too bad. But I really gave up on the hard mode ribbons because they are just not fun at all. I really, like, I wanted to get the hard mode ribbons and I really tried. And then at some point I was just like, I'm not having fun. This is just really frustrating and not enjoyable. And there's so many that you have to get. And it's such a long grind as well. So I just gave up on it. But I did get like quite a few of them. I don't know if I actually show the achievements. Maybe you can see them. I'll probably end up showing them at some points, just not in this one. I'm sorry. You'll just have to look out for that in the future. Elephant Blowfish kind of destroys my team unless if the Tiger Rhino can kill everything. And it does, but then I lose because of some summons. Unfortunate. That was so satisfying though. It's nice to just see like the machine gun. Also, there's a new update on the test server. I don't know if people know this. They probably, I mean, if you're in like the official SAP Discord, then you probably know about it. But yeah, the Star Pack can be completely revamped. So they're adding a whole bunch of new pets, changing a lot of abilities, and like they're changing how strawberries work. And even though I get the ability to go off here, it is not going to be enough. That team has just way too many stats. So loses at 7 wins. But you know what? It was a pretty perfect team. I had Tiger, Parrot, Rhino with a level 3. That's as good as I can hope for. And I just want to show this round off. Absolutely crazy. The amount of rocks that are being thrown here. And just ends up being a win. Just a fantastic round. Anyway, thanks for watching. See ya.